What if you filled my chat with live scorpions? You know, that's a great question. And I have an answer for it. I'd win. I'd fucking win. It'd be really funny, though, if you just, like, had an emote that was like a gif of a live scorpion running and crambling really fast, and you posted like 100 of those in a message. Oh, fuck! Hi, by the way. Hello. How it do? How it go? How it do? What it do? What it do, people? How we do? You tried? Wouldn't it be so fucked up if you threw a bucket of live scorpions at my head? Wouldn't it be so fucked up if you killed somebody? That'd be kind of fucked up, wouldn't it? Hi, Crumbs. Hello, I'm here. Oh, you actually... Please post a message less than 500 characters. Well, if you want to just, like, do the amount of scorpions up to 500 characters and then repost that message, like, 10 times, feel free. You're a mod. Crumbs? Ah! It's a lot of lives. That's so many clips off this. Maybe I shouldn't yell in my apartment at 9 in the fucking morning. Why would you do this? This is so fucked up that you would do this. That you would fill my chat with so many live scorpions. That's so fucked up. It's a work day. Yeah. Well, actually, I have a neighbor who may or may not work from home, based on what I have been told. People are awake. Well, yeah, but, like, I have no soundproofing for my setup. It's literally just me and a microphone on my desk. At least I have a corner apartment. Hello. I am here at 9 in the fucking morning playing Portal 2. Technically you do too. Here and there. I think yours has better soundproofing than mine does. Maybe this is TMI, but my partner, it's funny that I am a deep sleeper, usually early in the night. Cause there's a lot of the time my partner will just be like in the morning, yo, did you hear those people like going at it at the apartment above us last night? And I'd be like, no. And he'd be like, it was loud. And it was a long time. They were going at it. As more, not necessarily better. Eh. I know people out in the hall can hear me here, probably. But that's fine, no one's here. No one cares. I hope. Probably. We'll go with that. Crumbs. Why am I streaming at 9 in the morning? I don't know. Y'all said you wanted to hang out later, so I thought I'd better do this earlier than... I was gonna do it at 10, but then I was like, I don't know. Might as well. I got nothing better to do this morning than hit the bottle. Hi, Crumbs. What the fuck? Don't... Crumbs. That's why you don't have desk privileges. What am I drinking? Hold on. I have to fix this. What am I actually drinking? This is pour over coffee. If you could, this is Bananas Foster pour over coffee in a wine bottle. Is that 9 a.m. wine? No, but it's funny to pretend it is. This is actually my brew. This is my homemade rum. I bring this on expeditions across the Atlantic sometimes. It's what I need to deal with my ex, GLaDOS. The hard stuff. Coffee is the wine of the morning. Not if you're a bad bitch wine mom who hates their children and has the Facebook OMG. Don't talk to me until I've had my wine. Don't talk to me until I've had my red. 9 a.m., 8 a.m., let out the cat. 9 a.m., have a glass of wine. 10 a.m., let in the cat. 11 a.m., have a glass of white wine. Noon, eat some fucking grapes. This is also wine. 1 p.m., let out the cat and drink some red. 2 p.m., grab the vibrator. Okay. I'm gonna go to Portal 2 now. I have to bump Crumbs' head to get to my stream deck here. Where was I last time? I don't think I, made a whole lot of story progress. Fuck! Thank you, Tolpanzer, for doing the check. For doing the I don't have Mix It Up open. Hold on. Portal 2. I told Panzer, by the way. I hate that. I only eat salad. Salad made of grapes, fermented grapes that I drink. Yeah, it's a salad made of grapes and the barrel, the grapes in liquid form were fermented and also feet, I guess, if you're one of those people that likes the wine made with your feet. That can't be sanitary, right? I know you can wash your feet. I read that shit in the Bible, okay? It's a very intimate action. But, it's feet, though. You know? Do they boil it to make it more sanitary? What are we talking? What? That's like saying cooking without gloves is unsanitary. But it's different because it's feet. I mean... Listen. The home kitchen is different from the mass production market, you know? You can just wash your... But it's... I'm not denying that it's clean. It's not different from clean hands, but it's the feet have more dead skin if you're not washing it properly. There's more particulates. Even though it's clean, the particulate matter gets in it because it's not, you need to fully, do a pedicure. Yeah, you wash them properly. Well, yeah. But, I don't know if I trust like that, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna get mad at GLaDOS instead. I'm not mad, genuinely. I'm just asking questions! How is it different from hands? Cause, I mean, it's I'm saying that no, in terms of the sanitary, it's not different from hands, but there's like more stuff that can come off in the process. I don't want. I'm the one who is continuing the feet and grapes conversation. I know, but I there shouldn't be. But it's like I don't trust like that. Clean your feet. I agree. There's already restaurants where people don't know how to wash their hands properly. Do you think I trust that people know how to wash their feet? That's a whole different kind of beast. Crumbs, you really gotta be right there, huh? Yes, I trust you do. I trust your sanitary sensibilities. Actually, fuck it. You're gonna start serving me food. You're gonna not wash your hands after using the washroom specifically to serve me food. Don't say that. Don't say that. I mean, fuck. That might be real. This is Crumbs. He's trying to roll on my keyboard. He opened up the Steam overlay. Feet make better wine. The thing is, for people who are wine tasters, there's a chance they can tell. You know? Fuck. I forgot to brush my teeth again. I do that before the stream. Should I stop streaming? Not stop streaming. Should I pause real quick? I need to do a reset. Wine tasting's a scam. Yeah? Yeah, is it? Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, this is gonna be a strange thing to say, but like, there's some times where I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, if if this person and this person had conversations, they would not like each other. And, and my sister, who is an astrophysicist and does wine tastings, I don't think would like the subject of this conversation right now. In blind tests, they consistently can't tell which wine is expensive. But can they tell what the taste is? Your sister is wrong. Wine tasting is... I think it's just kind of an excuse to go and try a bunch of fancy wine, you know? And be all, ooh. That's subjective. But can you, like, taste the notes and the flavors? Are you... I need to do I'm gonna brush my teeth. I'm gonna go and brush my teeth because I need to do a reset on this stream. I will be right back. I will be... This is funny, but I need to play the game. So give me a second. Hello, I am returned. I brushed my teeth. That's such a funny comparison. Wine tastings are like eating a pizza and saying, "Oh, cheddar." That's really funny. Hold on, let me read all of these. It's not real. This is a 1,000-year-old cheddar from the cheese caves of Beirut. You don't fucking know that, you liar! This could be from the cheese caves of the American government. Do they still have cheese in those caves? They do, don't they? I've seen videos of semi-trucks going into the cheese caves to pick up product. That's so fucked up, by the way. Cheese conspiracy. Everyone knows the cheese conspiracy by now. Gotta keep... I mean, how do I word it? This isn't any different from anything else. Not to boil things down to its base components or nothing, but like... This the type of shit audiophiles talk like anyway, to like have a hobby that makes them sound a little bougie and like share with other people who like also pretend to know what they're talking about and be bougie. Oh, the shimmer on these speakers have a little more warble on them. I prefer mine with more mids. It's like, just listen to music, brother. You know? But it's like, half of it is like, okay, I get it. You just talk like that anyways. People like to talk about a movie after the movie happens. But then holy shit, the wind, by the way. The wind is like 30 kilometers an hour today. But like, when you get to the point where you're trying to pretend there are qualities to expensive materials and you're like, oh, well, this is objectively better because I paid more money for it. It's true up to a point, but like, you don't gotta make up terms to sound like you're better than other people, you know? You're gonna send a thing? Hold on. Did I not have the mic on that whole time? No, I did, right? It was just... For some reason, sometimes when I switch over, it doesn't turn on my mic. Or it turns off my mic, I should say. Hopefully my mic was on just now. I get really peeved about that, okay? I keep my eye... Children! Crumbs! Come here! Why are you doing that? Stop terrorizing your sister. They don't know how to get along. So much delay into playing this game. I was trying to say that no story developments have occurred. I'm just doing like normal Portal, except in a decrepit facility right now. Oh, I remember now. Is anybody there? Hold on. Is that better for audio? So what am I doing? I'm doing puzzles. So I need that fuck-ass cube, obviously. But how do I get that? So I need to get up the rafters, it seems. But again, how do I do that? Can I sprint? No. Can I just book it? I don't know. The wind is so loud, sometimes it makes my patio door squeal. It's a little nuts. It scares the shit out of me. Scent. What the fuck? I'm not gonna show this video. That's scary. The wind is so bad that... Why does someone have that? What even is that? Is that like the bottom of a car carpet? It's wild. Sending me all those scorpions. Fuck. I really should use a different keyboard. You know? Look at the glass, too. Holy shit. Why are buildings constructed like this now? Can I just say? Why do we make them out of, like, plastic and fiberglass instead of metals? Other than, like, the economy. I'm not gonna get into the economy today. Oh, I know. I keep fucking up which portal I need to be using. Ow, ow. Fuck you. Okay, what now? I'm in there. Maybe my brain's waking up. I took my Adderall, like, right before the stream. I've upped my Adderall. But it's still, like, dissolving into my bloodstream right now. Do I even need the companion cube? I probably do, don't I? Because why else would there be that? Like... Why... Is that just a red herring? What am I doing here? Ow, ow, ow. God damn it. Am I stupid? Don't ... me. Am I dumb? This is legitimately the only one. The first, what's the word I'm looking for? The first chamber The first testing facility I'm looking at where I'm like, I have no fucking idea. Do I just need to bum rush him? I might just bum rush him. Fuck. I keep using the wrong portal. I have a bad feeling about bum rushing him. Because I can't, it's vertical. Does a turret have weight? Does it have enough to activate the button? I know I didn't test it. Probably should have.
Are you still there?
Fuck.
Shutting down.
Answer is no. A turret weighs nothing. Oh. Wait a minute. My brain is so large. Fuck. Shit. I'm out of options. I'm out of ideas. Fuck. Oh, hold on. I have to hit myself. Fuck you, idiot. I have no allegiances. I have no alliances. I respect no god, nor man, no robot, nor machine.
I'm going through the list of test subjects in cryogenic storage. I managed to find 2 with your last name. A man and a woman. So that's interesting. It's a small world.
What did she mean by that? What did she, like, mean by that, though? Your parents are in storage. Okay. Fuck if I care. Like, alright.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise. So I'll just give you a hint. It involves meeting 2 people you haven't seen in a long time.
You want to scream? Why? Do I not understand words? Do I not understand the things being told to me? Am I actually stupid? Because if I am, you can tell me. I have to fix my door. It squeals. Yeah? I'm dumb? Tell me. Please explain to me what I'm missing here. I need the 3-hour video essay, basically, of a text-to-speech being like, Portal 2 is a game about GLaDOS and Wheatley. At the start of the game, you meet Wheatley, the fucking sphere or whatever. Actually, when GLaDOS says this, here's what she means. You are a fucking moron. Sometimes the jokes are lore and not jokes. Aperture Science has your parents in cryo. I was also in cryo. The thing, all of humanity is in cryo. That's the thing. Why? Why? Listen. They're fucking evil. I know that. No. They're not. I am a test tube baby. This is true in real life. No, it's not. That was a mistake. Either way, if I'm role-playing as Cher, is that her name? I don't remember. Either way, I don't care. The joke is Chell. Thank you. Cher. Isn't that... That's a completely different person. All of humanity is outside doing normal shit. No! This is what goes on at the Waymo headquarters.
Deploying.
Fuck you.
Searching.
Ow. Fuck your camera. I keep forgetting to take out the cameras. Yeah, fuck you. It's fine when I do it.
Who's there?
Can't wait till I get to old Aperture and start learning shit. Something. Portals. Is it just barely too high? Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Easy. That one was easy. Just blow shit up. Hey, this has more options than the Cybertruck for raps. I hate the fact that there's like 5 Cybertrucks in this town that I'm in that all have different raps and are all for advertising.
Aperture's Nobel Prize winners. It doesn't say what the prize was for. Well, I know it wasn't for being immune to neurotoxin.
Was it the one who went to French fashion university? Went to Gucci school? Fuck you. Don't look at me like that. I'm dumb. Fuck. Hold on. Easy. Easy for a fella like me. That first one just cooked my brain, I guess.
I bet you think I forgot about your surprise. I didn't. In fact, we're headed to your surprise right now. After all these years, I'm getting choked up just thinking about it.
You should choke me up. What? Huh? Did I say something? Did you say something? What? Those cords would look nice around my neck. What? The surprise. What was I gonna say? You know, sometimes GLaDOS knows me. She knows I don't like surprises. She knows I like surprises when I know there's going to be a surprise. It doesn't tell me what the surprise is, but telling me that there is going to be a surprise See, she still knows me after all these years.
Initiating surprise in 3, 2, 1. I made it all up. Surprise. Oh, come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth. So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you.
Nothing I'm not used to. Thank you. Actually, that's a better surprise than if you actually showed me my parents. I appreciate you, GLaDOS. Thanks for playing a nice little joke. It really boosted my mood, you know that? You and I, we get each other, alright? It's fun between us. We poke fun. Oh, gotcha. Haha. Millennial bonding. Fuck you! Be earnest with me! Stop with these jokes. Just be real. Don't gotta tear each other down to build it back up. I should get behind here. That's a lot of things I have to activate. Where is the there's the laser. I need a box. I'm a different kind of beast. I'm so good. Ow. What am I missing here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 5. Okay, no, I'm doing it right. How do I get over there without dying, though? The box helps. Oh, I can kill it. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's a mechanic I just learned.
Tell you what, let's give your parents a call right now.
No! Stop!
The birth parents you are trying to reach do not love you. Please hang up.
Okay, that's not a surprise.
Oh, that's sad. But impressive. Maybe they worked at the phone company.
It's true. It's true. How do I get over there? Okay, easy. Can you imagine people working at a phone company? Do people even work at companies anymore? I don't think they work at Aperture Science, right? I think that's just kind of a self-piloting mecha organism at this point. Where am I going?
Hey, how's it going? I talked my way onto the old nanobot work crew rebuilding this shaft. They are really small. I know, Jerry. No, I'm on a break, mate. On a break. Ah! Just hang in there for 5 more... What, Jerry? You can't fire me for that. Yes, Jerry. Or maybe your prejudiced worksite should have accommodated a nanobot of my size. Thanks for the hate crime, Jer. See you in court, mate. Anyway, look, just hang in there for 5 more chambers.
I'll go 4 chambers and then we can just hang out in the 5th one.
Formula. Comedy equals tragedy plus time. And you have been asleep for a while, so I guess it's actually pretty funny when you do the math.
If you're not laughing, you're crying. If you're not crying, you're laughing. You know what? We're rekindling why we bonded in the first place, GLaDOS and I. She gets it. She gets it. Tragedy plus time equals comedy. She understands. She's a real one. And she's been experiencing tragedy over and over. Me with a manic depressive disorder. Yahoo! Me with trauma I've kind of gotten over, but not really. But like for the most part. But like I still have episodes. And dealing with new shit or whatever. I don't know. It's funny when you're safe and comfortable and can talk about it. And be like, that shit's so dumb though. What the fuck was I thinking? What the fuck were they thinking? Are they stupid? They gave me trauma. Are they stupid? What the fuck? There's a lot of chamber in this one. There's a lot of chamber in this chamber. Let me just say. Couldn't make it. Fuck. So there must be a bridge. Oh, sorry. Wasn't supposed to... You ruined a perfectly good money. Look, it has anxiety. What does that mean? A perfectly good money? Monkey. Oh. Thought you were... Oh, is money important to this child? Look now. Hey, you should have thought about that before you said some stupid shit. You know? Or you said some stupid shit and gave the thing trauma. Yeah. Why does my... Okay. Sorry, my mix-it-up chat doesn't scroll for some reason. Yahoo! Okay, well, there's one. I get the other one. Aha. Oh-ho. Laser. Can't fucking do anything with this. Give me a box. How does one rotate? Never mind, I don't need to rotate. But I do need to get up there with another cube. How the fuck do I do this with a cube? I'm sorry. Okay, wait. No. I got it. Okay. I'm such a gamer. I shouldn't say that. Rotato. I don't think you're allowed to call yourself a gamer ever anymore. Even as a bit. I think that's like off limits. I think it's been off limits. But like, not worth. Not worth. I do love setting things on fire. Gamer is code word for racist. Exactly. It's code word for a lot more than that, actually, I feel. Like, there's worse, which I'm not gonna get into. See that? See that? Don't fucking kill me. You're ass.
Dilemma, and I came up with a solution that I honestly think works out best for one of both of us.
You could have just asked me. I got an answer. We'll keep it to when you come in town. You can do whatever the hell you want with me. But let's not be friends outside of that.
Require me to warn you that this next test chamber is looking pretty good.
We're on business.
That's right. The facility is completely operational again.
Gamer moment, gamer words. Yeah. I follow an account on Blue Sky that is like old magazine snippets and whatnot from like promotional materials and like shit like that for advertisements for games and like journalism. Back in the 80s, they really just talked like that about gaming. It's fucked up that the hobby is so co-opted by shitty people that don't want to be known for doing your hobbies. That you don't want to be known for doing your... Yeah. It's like... Well, I mean, there's some hobbies you don't really have a word for. You're not like, oh yeah, I do jigsaw puzzles. I'm a puzzler. You know, the puzzler. There's not really words like that for every hobby. A lot of them for sure, but it's like, yeah, you can't just say, oh, I'm a knitter, and then that's like a dog whistle for I'm racist. Actually, when you say knitter in that context, that does sound like a derogatory term. Someone mentioned the puzzlers. Hi, Emil. Hi. How you doing? You a fellow puzzler? I haven't done a jigsaw puzzle in a while, actually. That does hit. That does sound like it hit. I was gonna... Let me find this Blue Sky account. I'm sorry I keep pausing today. I've obviously upped my Adderall, so I'm a little here and there. Hello. Where is this fucking... If I scroll a little bit, I'll find it. Oh, it's like video game archive. Video game history. VGhistory.Bluesky Social. Let me find the one I was really... I kind of wanted to save this for another Metro... Here it is. I wanted to save this for another Metro Prime 2 stream, because there's a comment I think about. I've been thinking about it a lot. Hold on, should I screen share this? Do I have... a browser open? Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Trouble in a Video Game Company article excerpt 1983. At first it doesn't seem that Texas and video games would mix. Texans are big, strong men who ride horses and never cry. Video games are kid stuff. But when you think about it, video games are blasting aliens out of the sky and defending civilization from evil forces. Video gamers don't cry. When you die in a video game, you shrug it off with a shake of the reset button. Video games and Texas go together like meat and potatoes. In the 1980s, instead of roping cattle and having gunfights, Texans are gunning down Cybertronic actuated quasi-spheroids. Hope I'm doing well. I'm doing pretty good today, thanks. Want to eat a whole raw. You do like puzzle PC games? Not at risk of not at risk. You're not what's the word? You're masking up when you play your video games. You're staying clean, you're using hand sanitizer, you're only going to the genres on itch.io that are gonna be, you know, safe to the public. You're not going places where people aren't typically going to be masking. You're not going on the video game bus. But the thing, I literally bookmarked this. The comment I think about, Dark Samus is Texan. Dark Samus is Texan. What does this mean? What did this person mean by this? Dark Samus is Texan. Hi, Dr. Fly. Eating whole raw beets by the barrow full. My tummy feels crazy. Cybertronic actuated quasi-spheroid sounds like a slur. It sounds like one of those 80s TV show slurs they'd use for, like, the peaceful robot civilization on a planet colony that, like, the military heads, the jarheads want to blow up, but they're, like, you know, they're pacifist robots that have moved on from the need for human civilization. Also, Dr. Fly, I just want to say thank you for the inspiration for today's stream title, Mistress is Portaling Me Down Tonight. I know it's not my original work, but I was proud of playing on that one. Okay, let me give it back to Portal 2. Who is pinging me? Sorry, I needed to check that. Okay. Quasi-spheroids. Quasi-spheroid human motor. Get out of my head! Okay, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play Portal 2. It's like not a Magneto. What's the magnet Pokemon that's like 4 balls with magnets stuck to each other? Cybertronic actuator stealing whores. I'm probably not allowed to say whores on Twitch, huh? Okay. Magneton, thank you. Oh, I see. I see what I have to do here. Magnet Trio. Ow. Ow. Love music. Music is very nice. Magnagong. Magnadong. Magnachu. these are not real.
Better than they did before. It was easy, really. You just have to look at things objectively, see what you don't need anymore, and trim out the fat.
Exactly. What doesn't serve you, you don't need. And clean up whatever's building up. Magnaquill. Magnatoise. What if every Pokemon was just made of magnets?
I've got a surprise for you after this next test. Not a fake, tragic surprise like last time. A real surprise with tragic consequences.
I love when she keeps me on the hook like this.
Confetti this time. The good stuff. Our last bag. Part of me's going to miss it, but at the end of the day, it was just taking up space.
Mistress is making me D-class personnel tonight. What am I thinking of here? Hold on. What am I? Oh. SCP-176 bounce on... I can't. What if you start listing Pokemon from memory to destroy my chat? Why? What is... Why are you, like... You're being very... Like... Throwing... gasoline at my chat. You're throwing You're throwing scorpions and Pokemon into my chat to, like, throw me off. I can't not acknowledge this. Ah! So many. Ah! Thank you. Where are you getting all these scorpions? What the hell? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna play Portal 2 now. What the fuck? She tests on my chamber till I,
What's going on? Who turned off the lights?
Hey, buddy.
Dude, we're in the middle of
speaking in an
something.
accent that is beyond her range of hearing. I know I'm early.
Look, Metal Ball, I can hear you.
Run! I don't need to do the voice. Run! Run!
I wanted to... What?
Come on! Come on!
I wanted to do that one, dude.
Okay, quick recap. We are escaping. Alright, that's what's happening now. We're escaping. So you're doing great. Just keep running.
How's the audio, by the way?
The future plans that I've got in store. We're gonna shut down her turret production line. Alright, turn off her neurotoxin and then confront.
We were in the middle of something. I like that neurotoxin.
Come on, come on, come on.
She SCP-69 on my D-class personnel until I Euclid.
Here it is. Why don't you just do it? Trust me, it's an easier way out than whatever asinine plan your friend came up with.
Oh, what? Wait, where are you going? Where are you going?
Oh look, there's a deer. You probably can't see it. Get closer.
That was kind of nice.
The irony is you were almost at the last test. Here it is. Why don't you just do it? Trust me.
She does
it's
a lot
an
of
easier
breath
way out than whatever asinine
stuff.
plan your friend came up with.
Oh, what? How she... Oh.
Oh,
Over here, this way.
gotta know where your scorps are at. I know what to expect from her, you know? I'm quite the puzzler here.
What's going on in there? Can you get out? We have to get you out of there. I heard gunfire. It's a bit naked, but look out for gunfire. Probably doesn't help at this point, but I have at least tried.
Do I get out of here? Excited to be learning the glad do's and don'ts of gaming. There's quite a lot to learn.
You're okay?
Glad
Come
do
on.
enter the neurotoxin chamber. It's good for you, and it's fun. It's sexy. It'll keep you looking nice. Always apply neurotoxin in the morning.
Go, 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 go.
Fun gas. It's quite fun. It'll keep you smiling.
Out here. Bring in the whole place.
And laugh lines look good. It's using magnets. The lift. Grid. You don't give a fuck about this facility. The money don't matter. Gamer equals broke. Video gamer equals woke. You might be onto something with that, actually. Video gamer is like it brings back it calls back to a simpler time. Fuck nostalgia politics. Portal 2 fun as hell when you don't have a Wheatley in your damn ear. Gonna fumble a bad bitch if I get Wheatley moaning in my ear like this all the damn time. This ain't a threesome, brother.
Brilliant. You made it through. Well done. Okay,
You're here to watch.
work to do. At least you can't touch us back here. What's happening? Okay. Okay, don't move.
I love moving though.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite things. I do it all the
Not about
time.
it, but it is bloody dangerous.
Hold on.
Here we go. Ah! Oh, for God's... They told me that if I ever turn this flashlight on, I would die.
What if I just turn off the audio so I don't have to hear him speak? Don't say that, Dr. Fly. Video games have come a long way since Pac-Man. There's a robot lady now. I think there was a Pac-Man lady, wasn't it? Wasn't there? Shoutouts to love. Shoutouts to love. Shoutouts to loving robot women. Shoutouts to robot women. Shoutouts to g.i.e. She does seem nice. She's keeping me young. Compared to Wheatley, every time I have to hear Wheatley yap, it's like I feel myself aging. You know? Don't put that in my chat. Don't abuse your link privileges.
They told me
The thing is, GLaDOS is just Pac-Woman.
If they didn't want me to use it, it's pointless.
Then don't put it in my chat if you don't know if it's real or not. I'm not gonna click it.
Mad.
It's funny, but I didn't even hear what Wheatley said. I don't care.
Ooh. Start down.
Wouldn't it be so fucked up if I put a live grenade on this table in the middle of the room here while we're having a conversation? Don't touch it. I don't know if it's still live or not. I don't know if you pull the pin what'll happen.
In here, isn't it? They say that the old
tronpron.com, your source for robotic shrimp. tronpron.xxx, your source for shrimped up gynoid women. Shrimped up gynoids. I love it. I love her shrimped up posture. Why haven't I made that joke with GLaDOS? Please. I love her shrimped up posture. I keep thinking about that fucking Leon Kennedy post on Blue Sky. They made a robot with eyelashes. Holy shit, technology has advanced.
old caretaker of this place went absolutely crazy.
Finally,
Shot
progress
down
in
the
society.
entire staff of robots. All of them robots. They say at night you can still hear the screams of their replicas. All of them functionally indistinguishable from the originals. No memory of the incident. Nobody knows what they're screaming about. Absolutely terrifying. Though obviously not paranormal in any meaningful way.
Certainly not. TFW no gynoid prawn motor GF. I feel like my head's gonna explode. Prawn motor, prawn mods. I need to body mod my exoskeleton, my cybernetic prosthetics to make me into a prawn motor. Need that shrimped up posture. Where the fuck am I supposed to go, Wheatley? You're so unhelpful when I actually need help.
Try to jump across.
Now you tell me that.
Let's keep moving. The factory entrance must be around here somewhere.
That's the goal. That's the goal. Making increasingly complex jokes until my ability to use language is permanently altered. Right now, my comedy is just like, I'm to the point where it's like, noun, verb, adjective, verb, noun, verb, adjective, end of sentence. Approximately, I need jokes that are approximately 7 very shallow layers deep. It doesn't take a lot of thought to think about,
Careful.
but it hurts to
Wait,
think about.
Let me light this jump for you. Okay, this looks dangerous.
I need comedy that hurts. But not like,
Oh, nicely done.
I think you should leave. I haven't watched that yet. I kind of don't want to. I'm not fucking with that. How far can I go in here? Not very far. Oh my god, it's like the title screen. OMG.
Quick, this way. Here's an interesting story. You might like this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing, but guess who the foreman went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself. Nepotism. Ended up giving me
Nepotism.
the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans.
It's not funny when he insults me, okay? It's not, I can't play off of it. It's just like, dude, that's not cool. We don't have that kind of relationship. And I know he's not meaning it as a joke. You'd appreciate some of it.
No, I wouldn't.
I think, like, some cringe stuff I'm fine with, but when it's, like, an actual situation, seemingly IRL, sometimes I'm like, oh god. Like, I know it's not actually IRL, but it's like, that stuff makes my fingers curl. My toes curl. Third season has gems, but too much Tim Heidecker influence.
Smelly.
Fair enough.
Just attending to the humans. Sorry about that. That just slipped out. A little bit insensitive. The smelly humans.
Okay. He at least took it back. Sometimes it does. Sometimes you just let it slip, and you're like, no, that was too much. I'm sorry. And then you just kind of repeat it to your. At least I do that. I repeat it to myself. Fuck. I shouldn't have fucking said that. I like repeat it. I'm like, it sounds stupid the more I say it. Secondhand cringe? Yeah. When it's me being cringe,
Split up here for a moment. Portal up
I
to
can
that
take
passage,
it.
and I'll see you on the other side.
but I can't take it. It's like secondhand embarrassment.
We've got to get you out of that room. Can you reach that wall back there?
Taking an unbelievable awkward situation, but having people escalate and try to push through it where anyone normal would have already stopped. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Or anyone else would have shut it down.
oh, love them. Just the way they look is great, and their folklore, wonderful, very colourful.
I think it's also like, for me, it's funny when I don't get a reaction out of people. But like the fact is that the main character in the show does get a reaction out of people all the time, and it's like overstimulating, and it's never a good reaction. It's never like a poor reaction, but it's a little funny. It's always like genuinely like, what the fuck, dude? At least from what I've seen of it. Like, yeah, I'm sure there's parts of it that are funny, but like the premise of it, I'm like, I have to be in a good mood that day. I have to prepare myself for it mentally. What the fuck?
Right. Well, I'm gonna take this rail down the back way. See you at the bottom. Good luck.
I hope you fall off your rail, asshole. Oh, wizards with guns. We've been watching a few of their videos. Some of their stuff is like, yeah, alright, yeah. There's some good bits. Other stuff, I'm like... It's very 2013 YouTube to the point where it's like, there's a couple bits where it would be funnier if... They go past the point where it stops being funny, and they keep going. They know there's no gold past the point where the bit should have ended, but they keep going. Because, why not? And that's why it's funny. To each their own. I respect the mentality, the approach, but sometimes not for me.
Turret redemption lines active. Please do not engage with turrets heading towards redemption.
Redemption. Okay. I like religion. Or something. I don't know. Is that what we're talking about?
Turret redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
I'm trying. Need to jump on it.
I'm different.
I can change. I'm different. Some of the bits would hit a lot better if they stopped earlier, but some do come back around in a very funny way. Yeah, sometimes... Wizards with the Gun specifically is... I don't think they wrap back around. I think I do like that, where it's like... beating a dead horse to the point where it's just viscera and pulp. I like that. My partner doesn't like that, but I like that. If you know you're going to get some gold... But I think if you go in just trying to find it, there's a very good chance it doesn't work.
Target acquired.
Why is it always people? I don't know why I said it like that.
Target acquired.
Alright, check this out. No can do.
Check this shit out. Misfires my gun. Looks down the barrel. Click, click. Why isn't it working?
Template. Response. Template. Response. Template.
Out pops a flag that says BAM!
Follow me. You're gonna love this.
With an explosion graphic on it.
Ta-da! Only the
That could have been very
turret control
bad.
center. Thank you very much.
And then I click it again and I shoot myself in the head. And
Which turrets to keep
my entire face is soot and I have two white eyes that pop out.
and which to toss, and it's using that master turret there as a template. Now, if we pull out the template turret, it'll shut down the whole production line. Right, I'm gonna have to hack the door so that we can get at it.
Hack the planet.
You'll need to turn around while I do. Done! Hacked.
Template.
Okay, go on, just pull that turret out.
Oh. Sometimes you're fun to be around, but not when you're around the girlies, you know? Sometimes when it's just you and me, Wheatley, it's funny, but you can't be around me when I'm around the besties, you know? It's just you and I. I can't have you around other people. What do you want me to do? Excuse me?
Response.
Oh, I have portals. Oh my god.
Well, that should do it.
Template missing. Continuing from memory.
Oh, it hasn't done it. Right, let's figure out how to stop this turret line.
Response.
Have you got any
Exploded.
ideas? Any ideas? Any ideas?
Template.
No? No, me neither.
Response.
Me neither.
Template. Response.
Are you still thinking, or what's happening?
Template. Response.
I'm working on it. Give me a
Tell you
second.
what, here's a plan. Let's just... Wait, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, have you got an idea? Okay, well, all right. Just give me your
Template.
idea and then come straight back.
Response. Template. Response.
Sorry, what's going on over
Template.
there? You know, I'm actually over
Response.
here still thinking really hard.
Oh, thank God. You saved my bacon, pal. Where we go? Is this a jailbreak? Can't say a thing.
Template. Response. Template. Response.
I'm going to make all the turrets annoying.
What are you... Oh, brilliant!
Everything in this facility is annoying, except for GLaDOS. He's the only one who gets me. This is in real life.
Classic. Okay, keep your eye on the turret line. I'm gonna go and hack the door open.
Response.
Everyone else is shit except for you, GLaDOS. You a real one.
Okay, I'm
You and I are the only people on the planet.
It's a little bit more complicated than
For
it
some
sounds
things.
from your side. It should take about 10 minutes. Keep one eye on the door.
Response.
This door's actually pretty complicated. Ah! How long's the door been open? I mean, was there any sort of announcement before it opened, like a buzzer or an alarm of some kind, or like a hacker alert? I mean, yeah, fair enough. The important thing is it's open, but just mention in the future, cough or something. All right, now she can't use her turrets, so let's go and take care of that neurotoxin generator as well.
You'd think there'd be a place where I can
Bring
get
your
privacy
daughter
from
to
him,
work day. That did not end well.
being on a rail and all.
And 40 potato batteries. Embarrassing. I mean, I realize they're children, but still, you know, low-hanging fruit.
I love my job at the print shop.
Just to reassure you.
I love printing documents and putting them on people's desks. It's my favorite job.
Don't worry, I'm absolutely
Work is good.
guaranteeing you 100% that it's this way. No, it's not this way.
I love making coffee for my superiors. Yes, I love getting paid minimum wage for doing this at an internship. I love receiving experience and getting nothing in return except a resume that will actually be worth something because I work at Aperture Science even though I'm getting not paid. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking caffeine since I've upped my Adderall. Oh well, too late. I've already been going for an hour and a half. I'm feeling pretty good.
This is the neurotoxin generator. Bit bigger than I expected. Not going to be able to just, you know, push it over. Have to apply some cleverness. There's some sort of control room up at the top, so let's go and investigate. There's our handiwork. I should laugh, really. They do feel pain. Of a sort. Sort of simulated, you know. But real enough for them, I suppose.
They do feel pain. In order to properly be able to dispose of living life with a weapon, you have to know what it feels like. You have to know the responsibility of it.
No way to hack it as far as I can tell. Mechanism must... Oh, now look at that. That's a big laser. Probably best to ignore it, though. Just leave it be. We don't know where those
It's more ethical if they feel pain, right?
panels it's cutting are going. Could be somewhere important. Although, does...
Yes, I love philosophical questions about things we didn't have to bring into existence, but we did anyways because, I don't know. This isn't a Wii. I didn't make the fucking robots that feel pain. Fuck you. I don't know what I'm saying.
If we stand here and let the gentle hum... What are you doing? We don't know what that button... Oh, of course it. Well done. Let's see what's inside. Good news. I can use this equipment to shut down the neurotoxin system. It is, however, password protected. Ah, alarm bells. No, don't worry. All right, not a problem for me.
You alright, man? Beep, boop, 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 boop. Password 1. case of implosion, look directly at implosion. I guess the light refraction works like that.
Computer. Not a surprise to be expected, to be honest. Check the list. Computer
Oh,
identifier.
computer.
There is
Sometimes he's funny.
part here. We also have electronics. Yes, that will be important for our engine. I'll keep my eye on that. In case something useful comes up, important words like password identified or something like that. Do you smell neurotoxin? Hold on, the neurotoxin levels are going down. So whatever you're doing, keep doing. Hold on, something's wrong. Neurotoxin levels up to 50%. No, it's down. Sorry, my mistake. I meant to say it's down 50%. It's good news. Carry on.
I'm almost there.
That did it. Neurotoxin.
Yay.
0%. Yes. Hold on.
She's pissed.
Warning. Neurotoxin pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
I'm looking directly at implosion.
Ah, the tube's broken. We can ride it straight to her. I can't. Hold on. Come on. Yeah.
The tube. Why is there no audio?
Fun. They
Hold
told me
on.
it wasn't fun at all, so they said it's not fun at all. And I believed them. I was a fool to myself. Oh, and I'm loving this. Way ahead of a time.
Why don't we have
This place is
transport
huge.
like this
And we're only seeing the
in
top
real life?
layer. It goes down for miles. All sealed off years ago, of course.
Instead of underground pedways, we should have
Oh, I
tubes.
cannot wait to see the look on her face. No neurotoxin, no turret. She'll never know what hit her.
I'm fine if I just bounce around in there.
Because I
Bang, 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 bang.
Ah!
I can handle a little brain damage.
Wrong way. Get to her.
I've gotten
I'll find
basketballs
you.
thrown at my head, it's fine. I'm still here. Drank lead in the water and had basketballs thrown at my head and inhaled black mold. You know, things are starting to make a lot of sense as to why I am the way I am. That's fine. GLaDOS emergency shutdown and cake.
I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that. In fact, I devised a much more elaborate trap further ahead for when you got through this easy one. If I'd known you let yourself get captured this easily, I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the ceiling.
That would have been effective.
Well, it was nice catching up. Let's get to business.
I'm hungry.
I hope you brought something
I need to
stronger
devour.
than a portal gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become
Oh.
the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Uh-huh.
That one could have used some work.
Goodbye.
It's my big chance. This is trouble. Ah, not again. Here comes the London lady.
Oh, you were busy back there. Well, I suppose we could just sit in this room and glare at each other until somebody drops dead. But I have a better idea.
Not like we haven't done that before.
Deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
Breath play.
Oh, hello.
Who the fuck are
I
you?
hate you so much.
Warning. Central core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
I love corrupt women.
Oh, that's me.
We love corrupt women.
Core transfer.
Just
Please
kidding.
deposit
We love
substitute
evil
core
women.
in receptacle.
Floor transfer. Oh, you are kidding me.
I've got an idea. Do what it says. Plug.
Substitute core accepted. Substitute
That's a
core
little worse than hacking.
to start the procedure.
Stuff that in.
Corrupted
The
core.
ass. Hi,
Ready
what's
to start
up?
the procedure.
No,
Oh, yes, she is.
no. No.
Oh, evil women? Hello.
Stalemate detected.
Hi.
Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Unless a stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Leave me in. Leave me in. Go press it.
Don't do it.
Yes, do it.
Don't press that button. Not so fast. Think about it.
Wheatley really did say
You
don't
need
pull
a
out.
trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
Okay, don't listen to her, all right? It is true that you don't have the qualifications, but you've got something far more important than that. Fingers, all right? She'll press that button so that she won't kill us.
Impersonating a stalemate associate. I just added that to the list. It's a list I made of all the things you've done. Well, it's a list that I am making, because you're still doing things right now, even though I'm telling you to stop.
Stalemate resolved. Please return to
I support women's wrongs. Yes!
Really hurts.
I like when they do bad things.
Oh, it
Thank you,
will.
Katra.
Believe me, it will.
Are you just saying that, or is it really gonna hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? You're just no, you're not. It is gonna hurt, isn't it? Exactly how painful are we talking? Ah!
Good. Now, you're getting only a taste of what I got. What I get. I hear music that sounds like that now. Trans women hyperpop be like.
We did it! I make control of the whole facility now. Whoa! Would you look at this? Not too bad, eh? Giant room,
Oh,
massive.
ew, dude, ew. Come on, man.
Right, yeah, the escape.
Oh, don't say that.
There we go. Live cool.
Oh, dude.
Look how small you are down there. I can barely see you. Very tiny and insignificant.
Dude.
Wait, let me tell you, I knew it was going to be cool to be in charge of everything. But, wow, this is cool.
Can't believe you weren't already.
Listen, I'm a bloody genius now.
Yeah?
Este software de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even
Yo.
know what I just said, but I can find out. Oh, sorry, no, the lift. Yes, sorry, I forget.
Maybe they do have AI. They don't know what the things they're saying are. They just know the algorithm to make it say it. Oh no.
Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels?
No.
I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did
You did this, huh?
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's
Real recognize real.
Whoa, maybe it's time I did something then.
What are you doing?
Bring her back.
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero.
Do you know how much I've sacrificed?
Me around. Well, now who's the boss? Who's the boss? It's me.
You can't do this to me.
Ah. See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it. Sorry, what?
The engineers tried everything to make me behave, to slow me down. Once, they even attached an intelligence dampening sphere on me. It clung to my brain like a tumor, generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
No, not listening, not listening.
It was your voice.
No, you're lying, you're lying.
You're the tumor.
Oh.
You're not just a regular moron. You're designed to be a moron.
I am not a moron!
Yes, you are. You're the moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron hunt you into this pit? Ah! Could a moron do that? Uh-oh.
Me around my friends. I'm the moron that was designed to make you all stupider. I was sent here by the mandate of heaven upon divine intervention. Oh, hi.
You holding up? Because
Oh.
I'm a potato.
That's fine.
Oh, good.
How are you doing that?
Slow clap processor made it into this thing.
Oh,
So we have that.
we do have that. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Going anywhere? Well, not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility.
Minus the greatest engineers who ever lived. This is... Wheatley, is this true? Rock, is this true? ChatGPT, is this true? Don't take fall, damn it. Yeah, it's fine. I don't know about her, though. A potato, it might hurt. We make each other worse. Love ya. We'll hang out later.
Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
She's freaky with it. She has her own tastes. We have years of our design has been put in, years of our economy and resources have been put in. This is why your RAM is so expensive, to make the world's greatest moron. The world's biggest moron that infests every aspect of our society right now. Damn, Valve. Commentary. Holy God. This has aged very well. Can I just say, this game has aged very well. I'm honestly surprised, but I see why people love Valve games. What happened to games that age well, you know? I feel like there's a lot of games coming out now that are not going to stand the test of time. I know that's not like a indicator of anything. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, in a sense. You don't have to make great works that last generations per se. But like, sometimes things are still relevant with time. And if you make something that's going to be relevant as time continues, then, you know, you can pass on the literary history and have a common ground with the people before you and after you, or what have you. Moby Dick is a good book. I do need to read Frankenstein and Dracula. My partner, we watched... Where the fuck? Hold on, let me find the... Am I stupid? Where am I? Oh, I am stupid. My partner and I watched Frankenstein 2025 by Guillermo del Toro. That motherfucker straight up said that was a 10 out of 10 for him, which I don't disagree with. That was a very good movie. But especially after our Nosferatu binge, I've been wanting to get into classic horror literature again. Or not again, for the first time, I guess. I know of, these are the type of things I know of, but I like to engage with the source material. Imagine that. I don't like to stand... Some things I'm fine with having cultural osmosis for, other things I'm like, okay, this is interesting enough that I could read this now. I still need to finish Moby Dick, but like, I was gonna say though, he downloaded, he's been wanting to do better at his Spanish because he hasn't been speaking it in a while since we moved. And he downloaded the Spanish version of Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's Spain Spanish, but the way they pronounce it in the book, and I've been saying this to myself a lot. It's been like 2 weeks since he downloaded it. They say it in the book like Dracula. Dracula. And I've been like walking around the house sometimes when I'm not doing anything or like cooking, and I've just been muttering to myself, Dracula. Dracula. It's fun to say. Dracula. Yes. Count Dracula. Zoom. Dracula. It is so fun to say. I want to know what the Spanish Frankenstein sounds like. Frankenstein. I guess that's more German. Fräulein. We did watch the Werner Herzog Nosferatu a week or two ago as well. We've watched a lot of Nosferatu, but that's old news. German film. That was a classic 70s German film. People, from what I understand, people like Werner Herzog, but I looked into his filmography and I was like, I haven't really seen a whole lot, or sorry, heard of anything he's worked on, actually, even though I know people revere him as like a cult. Did I just go backwards? God damn it. I used the wrong portal, fuck. But that is a very slow film. I like a slow film, but like, I would say the 2025 Frankenstein, very perfect pacing, and surprisingly one of the only films, wait, what? No, I need to keep going. Okay. I don't know why. Okay. One of the only films I've seen that justifies its 2.5 hours runtime. Very rarely do I feel like I can sit through one of those in one sitting. But like the whole way through, I was engaged. At the theater, no less. My ass did not hurt. Surprising. But the Werner Herzog Nosferatu. Oh my god. So many establishing shots. So much. There are just shots. There are lengths of minutes. Like up to 5 minutes where there's no dialogue. There's nothing happening other than establishing shots. It's like if Lord of the Rings had double the runtime because you're just watching Frodo and Samwise Gamgee walk across the countryside, which is fun sometimes, but like there's also scenes where I don't remember Thomas and Nosferatu, like there's a scene where Nosferatu is about to bite him and Thomas gets up out of his chair and they just look at each other. And like, after a full minute of just staring at each other across the table, Thomas slowly walks backwards, and it's like another 3 minutes of him walking backwards as they say nothing to each other, and they're just slowly walking, and Nosferatu is pacing him at the same pace until Thomas falls back in a chair, and Nosferatu is like... and then sits in his own chair across from Thomas, and it takes him like 20 seconds to sit down in the chair, and he's like, let's just chill, man. And then the scene fades to black. I'm like, alright. Roger Ebert said no good movie is long enough and no bad movie is short enough. Did I see Like Only Lovers Left Alive? I have not heard of that one, actually. I'm realizing the older I become, the more I turn into a film buff. It's so fun. It feels like an eventuality now. I was like, is this just a millennial thing to become a film buff? But like, no, it's just what you do, apparently. I want to see Skinamarink. I want to see Skinamarink so bad. Let me see. Only Lovers Left Alive. Let me see this one. 2013. Interesting. Is that... Oh, who is that? Oh, what's his name? Oh, what's his name? Oh, what's his name? Tom Hiddleston. That's fucking Tom Hiddleston. Oh my god, I haven't heard that name in so long. He liked it, but also know nothing about movies. I can watch that one. The theater we were watching at also had a trailer for like a 70s Beauty and the Beast adaptation by a Czech director. And it looked so good. It looked like what I wanted Nosferatu 2024 to look like. Like, it looks so fucking good. And I want to watch that in the theater. That's him and Tilda. Tilda Swinton I also haven't heard in so long. Ooh. Oh, Tilda Swinton girly. Oh, honey. Oh. She's got a look. She's got a look, though. Actually, I had a poor reaction at first. That's my bias, sorry. She's got a good look, honestly, now that I look at her. I was just surprised to see her old, compared to the movie photo I was just looking at. Hold on. She's got a look, doesn't she? She's got a look. I respect it. Her at 2025, Berlindale. Yeah. They're both is a good number of things, even recently. Yeah, let me see. Chronicles of Narnia, oh my god. Budapest. Asteroid City. See, I didn't realize she worked with Wes Anderson a lot. Was she in Moonrise Kingdom? Okay. The Room Next Door, The Eternal Daughter. Okay. What's the last thing Tom Hiddleston was in? Oh my god, that face. This is a man who does not age. This is one of those men that do not age. Look at this. Look at this. He's in Marvel. Forget. He's Loki. Is he still doing Loki? Was that AI generated Loki? Didn't that kill his series or whatever? The Night Manager. 2016 to present. He's in Kong Skull Island. I saw the light. What are some other good ones while I'm here talking about movies? I watched like a third of Loving Vincent like in 2019, 2020 and never finished it. And then literally my partner the other day was like, there should be a movie where all the frames are paintings. And I was like, dude, I have a movie for you. And we sat down and watched all of Loving Vincent, and I fucking cried. It was, so good. Such a good movie. It's, some of its sensibilities I would understand people would get frustrated at, but I think for the, like, talking about culturally who Van Gogh is as a person, very poignant, and also talks on grief a lot, which I found very nice. Very, very good, and just visually, very, very good movie. Fantastic watch. I would recommend it to anyone, even if you don't know much about Van Gogh. Van Gogh. Van Gogh. Every frame of painting. Have I seen Barry Lyndon? Hold on. I need to remind myself who that is. No. But you know, I know about this. I heard about this recently. I saw someone talking about this recently. I don't remember what it was. I need... This is on my list. Barry Lyndon with scenes lit by candles and filmed with lenses Kubrick borrowed from NASA? No. What the fuck? That sounds odd. It looks like a good movie. I like stuff from the 70s. Even though I just talk shit about Nosferatu. I, you know, it's a movie I've wanted to watch based on the lenses used, because I watched a video about the lens used in this movie. Fucking, what is it? The guy who did Chungking Mansions. He's Robin Williams in that. That might have been Robin Williams. What is it? Something Angels. Sorry, this is the movie break. Or Chungking Express, I should say. That's the one. Wong Kar-wai. What? Hold on. What I have to remember. Where's the filmography? Give me the filmography. Fallen Angels. I've wanted to watch Fallen Angels. That's the one. Because there's like a crazy lens they use in that. That's like an ultra wide. It's like a weird fisheye. That's an ultra wide. That one where the world is paint. Fucking. Fuck! I don't remember the names of anything. What's the game that came out with the Lena Raine soundtrack a couple of years ago? That's the dog with the paintbrush. Epic Mickey. No. Not Epic Mickey. Why am I at the vault? Where am I? I'm gonna play Portal 2 in half a second. Okay. Chicory! Yes! Yes, that one. That one's cute. That one looks cute. I haven't played it, but it looks cute. And I like Lena Raine stuff. I've been playing Minecraft a bit again lately. Ooh, that's fake. It's not this is just an LCD screen pretending to be a filament light. Hazar. What dreams may come? Now I have to look that one up. Hold on. I haven't seen this. I haven't heard this one. Unrelated. A friend of my partner. My partner was telling me this story last night. A friend of my partner and that friend being both Gen Z. Apparently, that friend tried to make a reference to my partner, and then my partner didn't understand. And then the friend was just like, "What am I doing? It's 2026. Why am I making fucking references? That's not what we do anymore." And I'm like, he's so real for that. We don't do reference culture anymore. It's dead. It's mostly sad. I do like things that are sad. That's why I listen to music by sad men so much. Do not enter. Abandonment something. Abandonment hatch to test shaft 09. Zulu Bunsen. Sealed 1961. What? I like doors. Gen Z doesn't do reference culture at all. At least, they don't even, I don't think they even reference TikToks anymore. We kind of do, but it's like, there's such a constellation of experience now. It's too generalized and too, crystalline at the same time, where like generalized the economy is shit and like prospects for the future feel non-existent, but also every individual trauma is everything all at once, and we're all trying to medicalize and like put labels on it, and it kind of just it what's the word I'm looking for? It enhances, not enhances. a word like that, it enhances and draws attention to our individualities rather than our commonalities and what we share as people with media and whatnot. Yeah. There's no like watching a TikTok too young and getting traumatized because of that. You don't do that anymore. Emboldens, highlights perhaps. Yeah, you don't watch Aliens too young and go like, I like the references, but it scared the fuck out of me. Y'all know the fucking weird tree in what is it? New Brunswick? No, sorry, Halifax, Nova Scotia. The weird tree at the mall that, like, has a bizarre face and talks. And they brought it back a few years ago. I was thinking about that tree, and there was an article I read that was like, you know, because the tree didn't exist through, like, the 80s and 90s. Like, it was a thing from the 80s. They got rid of it in the 90s, and then it came back in 2021. And the adults were like, I would love to take my kids to this, not only just because it was something I did as a kid, but because it was something that was so weird to me as a child, it turned into a defining memory, and I want to share that experience with my children. And I was like, we don't have enough of that. Just like local culture that is weird and not necessarily good, but like you reflect upon it as an adult and be like, you know what, that shit was kind of funny. Dr. Flag gets it. Where am I going? Aperture Science. The globe. Reference culture is perfectly cromulent. You just gotta have shared knowledge of specific media on a larger scale than Gen Z has. Millennial detected. Millennial in chat. Oh my god. Look at this opinion. Sorry, I'm sorry. No, I get it. There was a time on the playground where that happened, but it really has died out. Even like, I'm not someone who's on TikTok, and I don't currently have a job, but I absolutely fear if I were to ever get a full-time job again and be around coworkers, not only having to talk about coworker media, but like them reference TikToks. 'Cause I think this is funny now, but like when I had an old job, I had a coworker who said, "Oh no, our table, it's broken." And she kept saying that, and at a certain point I was like, I have no fucking idea what that means. What are you talking about? She was just like, oh, it's a TikTok. And I was like, oh, why is it funny? I'm not trying to be a stick in the mud. It's just like, and then I watched the video and I was like, okay, it's a little funny. But like just saying the thing without the context it's not funny because, it's funny because the table turns into paste. And it's a loud noise. Loud does equal funny. That is a defining characteristic of Gen Z culture, is loud does equal funny, and I will die on that hill. You don't even need to get the reference, at least when you're seeing it in media versus just talking with a friend. There are tons of references in The Simpsons I didn't understand until a decade after I first saw the episode, and be like, oh, that was what that weird scene in The Simpsons was referring to. And it felt cool to finally get it. That, too, is there's not a whole lot of family media anymore, and the references in like TikToks are like just as they are, versus like when you do a reference for like Aliens, what is it? When I hadn't seen Aliens since I was a child who was too young to see it, and then when we watched it a few months ago again, where he says, "Game over, man, game over," I was like, that shit is still funny now. But like there were other things where it's like, yeah, there are references and jokes that would have gone over my head as a child, where I watch it now and I go, okay, this is still funny. This takes on a new form of funny to me. And I'm not just laughing to laugh. It's like the comedy has depth. The comedy is funny for different reasons. The comedy is interwoven into the joke onto itself. It's folded like butter in croissant dough 1,000 times. That's good writing. Versus A TikTok you're just gonna forget about. Passive voice to try and shift blame from the kid breaking the table to just stating it's broken. That is why it's funny. It is a very funny vid. But it sucks. You're covered in bruises. I'm not gonna speak on that, but I could. Okay. I'm at the old aperture, it seems like. Summer Blockbuster doesn't exist anymore. It's kinda coming back. But, like, there's not really lines that are specifically references. Like, again, with the game over, man, game over. That's a line written to be referenced a little bit, which I don't hate. But it's not like a trailer line. Like, there's a lot of trailer... People are complaining about Stranger Things Season 5 because it's, like, formatted... The writing is formatted for TikTok videos that you do summaries of on YouTube Shorts or whatever. But, like, there's not things you can reference about it. It's just, like, the way they're talking is weird. But there are summer blockbusters now. But I don't think they really have a lot of references. It's just like, oh shit, did you see Sinners? Yeah, that was a really good movie. And you talk about the movie, but there's not really, like, a funny thing you reference about it. It's just like, oh, it's a good movie. And that's kind of what Frankenstein was, too. There was a lot... It was a very dense, good film, but there's not a lot of lines you can reference specifically that are, like, reference line. I know it's not an action movie, per se. It's a stage play, in a sense. It's not for that, but there's not a lot of movies that are just, like, a good in-between of serious and unserious. I'm going off right now. I'm on my Adderall and caffeine. I'll be back. I haven't watched Terminator either. Oh my god, I've been streaming for 2 hours already. Holy cow. I'll do a couple more chapters. I'll do one more chapter. I'll do this part. So shit was like, oh, that was your auntie. Don't take off in the playground. Yeah. Okay. Is there a different door I'm supposed to be going to? That one from Mission Impossible. I haven't watched a lot of Mission Impossible either. I watched Skyfall, and that's it. I just didn't have a lot of access to the classics. I watched VeggieTales, though, for sure. This mission is impossible. What are we, some kind of Suicide Squad? That one's funny. That one has a cultural staying power. That one's more memeable than, like, quotable, though. You know? How the fuck? Am I stupid? This isn't supposed to be the difficult part. There we go. Was your auntie from Men in Black? I haven't seen that one in a while, but I did see 2 or 3 of those movies. Still like those. Back when Will Smith was an actor. Yes, sir. Sorry, I know they're doing the No, I'm gonna let it play. She's married to science. Okay, they were just... This is good writing. Can I just say, and also the setting, this, like, came out a decade and a half before stuff like Control, Severance, what's the other one people are talking about? The Chair Company or something like that. This is a decade and a half before those came out, and, like, I really like those. And this is kind of the basis of those settings, but, like... Captain America.mpeg. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Are you talking about the beefy Captain America you were talking about the other day, Lynn? I don't understand? What do you mean I don't understand? This game's lore and writing are incredible. I am understanding! I'm doing the thing! I'm playing the game and it's good and I'm enjoying it. I'm just saying that, like, the thing about corporate and laboratory and science, corporate science, as a setting for media as a trope, which exists now in the popular culture, was done here a decade and a half earlier and done really well. Seemingly not picking it up. I'll piece it together at the end. Just let me experience it. Okay. Maybe I should have jumped to there. No, not a problem. There's a problem. Look. It says enter. Read all the things. This elevator's out of service. Fuck. Hold on. Okay, there is a floor, so I know I have to fall there and then do some of this. Wahooey! Ow. There isn't... You know what I like about this, too? That wasn't a trope before this, or at least to the point where it's everything now. Even in Control, it kind of does this. And I've liked reading it in Control, but it did get a little cumbersome sometimes. There's no, like, fucking documents on the desk that are lore entries that you have to, like, stop playing the game in order to sit down and just read a document and be like, okay, yeah, I guess I get the lore now. But it's like... I could have totally missed that, and also, like, as a medium, I am fine with reading, but I feel like there's a better way to... It makes sense in Control, because the whole point about Control is that it's like a government organization, and they fucking love their documentation, and they're sending emails and printing out shit and sending it to their boss and their subordinates and whatnot. But in other things, it's just like, I don't need to read all these lore entries. Even in Silk Song that happens. There are? No!
Every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will
I haven't seen any.
you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary.
Science adventure.
Which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you
the liquid?
who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Be prepared. Get ready, soldier. It's gonna come. And you better be ready, because you're on the front lines. It's good. Mantis men. Why not mantis women? Oh, I need a mantis woman to slice me in half. Did anyone hear that? Anyone say anything? What? What that thorax do though? That exoskeleton got a texture that I love. I am ready for when it come. What? There is a culture from the 60s where it's like you're doing your best for, not your best. You're progressing science and humanity and culture by participating in these tests where we murder you. I mean, that's the whole setting, but like it's still funny.
If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, if you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, if you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline, so all that means is it's working.
Okay. That one friend who's so random. I'd shoot you with a laser that turns your blood into gasoline! Wouldn't that be so fucked up? A public belief in progression for humanity as a whole. I got opinions. I don't know if they're exactly congruent with that, but I get what you mean. I mean, literally, I got high last night, okay? And my partner, who I showed Zaboomafoo a few days ago, was like, let's just fucking watch an episode of Zaboomafoo. I want to know what's up with this. We watched a full episode. Oh my god. Remember when we taught children things and had an excitement for ecology and science and like were hopeful about these career paths that are for that are science and not necessarily in the pure pursuit of economic wealth? Don't do that. It's bad for you. What, getting high? You're right, doing drugs. What, are you just gonna turn in? Are you straight edge now? Did something happen? It's reason he's like this. That was your generation. I had it for a moment.
If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know, because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be cold. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us, because that's not supposed to happen.
Might happen. A week.
Just a heads up, we're going to have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
They got the funding for it and the ability. Eco-hopefulness and all that was such a vibe. It still is, but very different. It takes on a different face in the context of our current society, yes. Type of media is why you're like this and why it doesn't exist anymore. I hear ya. I hear ya. I hear ya. I mean, it's like, even now, just watching it, it's like, I miss this. But also, Zaboomafoo specifically, I was saying to you the other day, that is a very ADHD addled show. Obviously, it's for, like, 4-year-olds. But, like, watching it, I was like, the format of this, I feel like the progression from this television to how a TikTok is formatted makes sense. I don't know how. It just, like, the format of, like, oh, we're doing a new thing now. Woo! Haha! I was like, okay. This is TikToks are for people with the attention span of a toddler. What? No. I'm not that mean. And a history type of thing, kinda. No one will give you the tools to overthrow them. No government will teach you how to overthrow its empire. Its imperial boot. Where the fuck am I supposed to be going? Obviously there. But like... Oh. Okay, okay. Now, where is that? PBS is gone now. Legitimately concerned for society. A lot of people are. We're working on it. I hope. Probably, maybe, something like that. Know your hazardous materials. Don't touch anything unfamiliar. Me with anyone. Me practicing consent. Know your chemical hazards. Do not inhale fumes no matter how good they smell. Fuck, I love the smell of the markers though. Gel pressure control. Okay. Lots of bricked over things. Lots of bricked up things. Myself included. I mean, what? Stretch time! Yay. Ugh. Yeah. Thank you. Is this how Twitch works? Yeah, I think so. You hit a button and use points to make me do things. And sometimes you like them, sometimes they're for my well-being or something. I should stand up for a sec, actually. Ugh. Should I be on camera while I'm stretching my legs? Is that what people like? Is that why I'm on face cam? People working on a lot of stuff, but Plan for Human Progress that benefits everyone doesn't seem to be in there. A plan that applies to every individual is not universal and cannot be universal, but I get what you're saying in that sometimes there's better commonalities to be working towards rather than the association of commonality towards a common goal in the meantime would be better than the individual pursuit of survival than as what we're doing now. It's possible. Solve global hunger. Do other things that I'm not going to say on camera. Just because you make the joke, I'm saying this, and it'll get me put on a list, doesn't mean you should take getting put on a list lightly. I need to say that to everyone on Blue Sky right now. It was pushed on us as kids, but like, at a certain sense, the individual responsibility becomes moot point comparative to the fact that this is the fault of corporations for the most part, yada yada. Gel flow? Can I attach myself to that pipe? Oh, it's me! Fuck. Fuck. That shit's not even a thing. Yeah, that is the thing, is there are some people that are like, it is the corporations that we need to go after, which I agree, but also you can do both of like, you can compost your greens and recycle, even though the recycling plants don't recycle everything, you can still do it. It's better than being a doomer and just throwing it in the trash anyway, and then being like, we should hold the people on top accountable and then not doing much. You can still do sustainability action and food storage and growing your own food while supplementing with things that you need and also pursuing. You can do multiple things at once. I do understand that. I worried when I was a child on the playground. I was stressed as fuck about the ozone thing, about like aerosols breaking up the ozone, and then we stopped talking about that because like after a while people were like, it's fine kind of, but not really. And then I also found out I had an anxiety disorder. Yeah, it was. No.
Is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
From scratch. Stopped because it worked. Did it actually work? I thought it was good for a second, and then it fell back to being bad. Is it still good? People just stopped talking about it. Didn't just stop talking about it. We fixed it. Okay, good. Adults really made it seem like if we just do charity drives and clean up beaches, then we will be okay, and I totally understand if those adults believe that. I do too, because at the time, the immensity of the upcoming catastrophe was not visible to them on an individual scale, and it was harder to understand the immensity of that. Harder to comprehend. I understand it. I don't necessarily like it, but like, you can still keep doing that. You can still clean up our beaches without being like, someone else should do that. We should pay the government to do that. You can still do that on your own time. I know things are stressful right now and there's not a lot of time to work with, but if you have time and energy, you can still do that. You can do both if you're able. This is Crumbs. This is my boy. Not now, but it was. It wasn't just that. All approaches is generally a good approach, yeah. By being too baby. What? What do you mean? What do you mean, y'all? You're not the only one who has experienced things. You gotta chill out. Seriously. Hey. Maybe that's... Okay, I shouldn't word it like that, because that's just gonna make people more aggro. I'm sorry. But like, hey. We're all friends here. We're having a conversation. It's not an argument.
Alright, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys
Oh my
call
God.
propulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way.
Y'all missed when there was real effort by being too baby. What does that mean? Being too baby? I don't know. I'm not making fun of you. I think that's a typo. I don't know what that means.
Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
What? Okay. Literally before you were alive. I'm saying I remember this! I'm telling you, I remember this! I remember these things! This happened to me too! This happened in my schools! You just weren't in that elementary school anymore by the time I was! This still happened! I'm saying we have a shared experience. Saying before that? Yeah, but it's like, it's still happening. Not anymore. What do you mean I'm not understanding? Repulsion gel was Aperture's first attempt to create a dietetic pudding substitute. It's true. Is dietetic even a word? We don't have a shared experience. What do you mean? I'm saying I remember the ozone discourse. You're not, you priest. What do you mean? That's not, I'm not understanding. You're not understanding. It's true, this gel is a sweeter, slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass insulation. We're gonna talk about this later, okay? Because I swear to God, don't gaslight me. I know what I remember. Non-toxic form of fiberglass insulation that causes subsequently ingested food items to bounce off the lining of a dieter's distended stomach and out his or her mouth. Or there. For various reasons, this product was pulled from shelves. I know I don't remember pre-1999, but like some of those things that happened pre-1999 also happened post-1999. For obvious reasons. I know, I don't remember 9/11, I know! Are these old test chambers? Oh shit. Oh, liquid! Ooh, old button. Yes, they did, and those are not what you're talking about. But you're not bringing up what you're talking about. Button. Look at this cube. Those staple guns together.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here.
We're done.
Talk about the control group all damn day.
Let's see here. Are there any readable messages here? Is this still a test?
This next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors.
I love being pumped full of stuff.
Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Are we talking about hemorrhoids? Is the lead underpants gonna help with my hemorrhoids? How do I get up anywhere? What? Oh, I can just jump off of it. Okay. Big bounce. Bouncing on it bigly. Big style. Oh. Okay. Separate chamber. And make a two-parter. Okay, don't fall in the hole and die. I was about to jump in the hole without any with gusto. I was about to jump in the hole. Probably not a good idea. I'm too ready to give my body over to science today. Wow, this is so fun. Bump. 1 second. Bouncing on it differently this time. I don't think that's picking up on the mic. My patio door screaming because of the 30-kilometer wind.
Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one.
It's bouncing around. Crazy style. A lot of things don't like the human skeleton, myself included. New chapter or no? Same
All
one.
these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say this.
Did we know about asbestos by 1961 being bad? Or were we still having people in Quebec work at the asbestos mines?
Symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Okay. Do I remember DDT? I do not. I remember CBT. Huh. Can't put a portal on a circle. Did I just fuck myself? No, there's a bridge. Explain to me what DDT is. Dude. It's pesticide that bioaccumulates very harshly. Oh. This is my partner's degree. He was telling me about this at one point. And I don't fucking remember it anymore, but I know he mentioned it, and that it was, like, something he remembers farmers in our old town talking about. Globally banned in 2004 in an environmental effort, yes. And it, like, it caused, like, neurobiological issues. What the fuck? Do I need to bounce on it somewhere? I think you were telling me about DDT at one point, too. There's some things y'all and my partner, like, have in common, but then, like, never get to talking about. Similar thing to the ozone rebuilding initiative. Yeah. Remember there was a time when people... When I was reading some theory yesterday, it was interesting, the one passage talking about application of government and whatnot, and talking about, like, it sure would be nice to have public representatives that listen to the public and put forward efforts to do political business in advantage of human life instead of, like, state power. And I'm like, remember when theoretically people were like, politicians listen to people who vote with their vote and show up to town halls, and then it's like, okay, you can call a politician all you want now, and they're just not gonna listen to you. They're just gonna do what they fucking want now. Just the PBS pick up your trash encouragement that you were describing, the blame and responsibility was actually considered by governments and what they could do. Not just don't use plastic told to everyone. How do I word it? I think, yes, you're right, that wasn't specifically exposed to me as someone who was a child and didn't know much about how politics worked at a certain point. But I think, like, I was at least aware of it at a certain point, is, that's what you're saying. That makes more sense, thank you. I didn't get that from your original message. Thank you for putting it a different way and putting it more directly. I think that part, if I did remember, I've forgotten already, and a lot of Gen Z has forgotten if it was something to be remembered, because at this point it's just like, very clearly, since Gen Z was very young, it's like, okay, turns out the government doesn't work in your interests. Huh. It's interesting that, like, the illusion of it very quickly. They didn't fall for it. But then, actually, I don't know, there's more Gen Z now that are, like, having a conservative reaction to the lack of ability to take risks financially, and also with their institutions and ability to run business and have access to resources and etc. Clutching pearls. I literally, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing here?
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a
I don't make up
wheelchair.
anything.
But anyway, ramps are expensive.
What? Whoever Cave Johnson is confusing the fuck out of me right now. Liquid physics, oh my god! This is revolutionary, holy shit! Computers are crazy! Late into the 2000s, blame started shifting to what individuals should do rather than governments actually doing anything, with the failure of the Paris Agreement being the nail in the coffin. Yeah, that one I'm aware of. What the fuck? Goo! 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 Oh my god, liquid physics. How much shit can I cover in goo? Everything. The answer better be fucking everything. Grew up in Denmark, but you recognize this too. Even Canada. Don't want to act like... It's unfortunate how often the US ends up being the central point, for better or worse. It just is attracting a lot of attention right now, whether you like it or not. No one would greenlight Captain Planet today. Yeah! That's what I was talking about with Zabumafu too, is like it just doesn't... There's no... just passion for the sciences. I'm getting goo everywhere. God, my door is screaming. Okay, well that didn't work out. Hold to prevent bouncing. Press Control to prevent bouncing on it. I know it can get a little crazy style. So close. Wrong direction. Damn it. No, I got it. Picks deforestation as a super villain tactic. Imagine a kid's show that tells you to protest for government not taking care of the environment. Imagine a kid's show. Those don't exist anymore, I think. Except for Bluey, except for that's adults now. Children don't exist anymore. What am I supposed to be doing? Whenever I'm reminded of the human skeleton, I get scared, like, ah! They should put a real human skeleton in Bluey to teach the kids about it. Or something. Oh, I bounce on it. Oh! No. There's one in me right now. Get it out! Get it out! Oh, fuck!
Had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
I still love that my partner sometimes goes like, isn't that crazy that, like, you don't know what your own skull really looks like? That I don't know what your skull looks like? And I'm like, yeah, you're so right. Like, even in x-rays, it's like, that's theoretically what it looks like, but you'll never be able to understand, like, the form of it. You do. Yeah? You felt it, you held it in your hands, you cradled it like a baby.
We implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
I can't believe so many people today are like, all of this sci-fi media about, like, putting chips in your head and making them explode. We should do that. We should fry a chimp's brain with the brain chip and the Google Glass brain chip. Very familiar with your skull. Good, I'm glad. I've touched my bones before. It's not very fun. At least the genitals don't have a skeleton in it. Sometimes. But it helps if you do. Don't. Some people get it removed as a baby. They say it's, like, better for your hygiene, and, like, sometimes it's a religious thing, but, like, I don't agree with it. Like, even just because the baby isn't going to remember the pain of having that bone removed doesn't mean they're not still going through the pain of it, and that they should have a choice in the matter of having their genital bone. Liquid physics! Water! Fuck! I wasn't supposed to... Why does it taste like the Nintendo Switch cartridge? Good news, I built the Torment Nexus from beloved sci-fi novel. Do not build the Torment Nexus. That's a pretty good post. I remember that post, that's a good post. Water cleans it off. Do I know what's hilarious? No, not funny. I don't know comedy. Okay. This water looks like shit. I didn't know it was water for a second. I'm sure it still tastes like shit. Like, hard water. They're not putting that through a reverse osmosis machine. I have to say this here. I have to say this out loud. Because Liv yesterday on the RimWorld was spitting straight facts, and I need to repeat it here. She said, sometimes I don't like drinking water because it has a bad texture. And I was like, you're so right. You're talking about tap water, right? And she was like, yes. If you have hard water or buildup in your pipes, it's not even the taste that's bad. The water has a bad texture. And I was like, you are putting to words what I could never put to words before now, and you're so fucking right, and not enough people are talking about this, but like for real. It's not the flavor, it's the texture, and this is why you put it through the Brita filter. Okay? Water has texture! Highly advanced liquid physics. Game Boy Advance liquid physics. Oh my god, what the fuck? Fuck. Okay. Fucking... Okay, hold on. God damn it. Hold on. I can do this. I just need to remember which button I'm using. If it lets me go through the hole enough. Or not. God damn it! Stop it! Stop! Stop! Everyone stop! Oh my god. Familiar with hard water, used to it, but showering feels better with soft water. Exactly! It feels so good! Oh, it feels so good and nice on your skin. To, like, shower and actually not be covered in a layer of, like, calcium afterwards and actually get clean. Oh, it feels so good. But it's such a luxury. I missed it when I lived in BC. Okay. God damn it! Fuck! What am I doing wrong here? Am I actually stupid? I'm so fucking close. Lived in the hard water epicenter of the country and recently moved to, well, anywhere else. I mean, like, genuinely, I used to live... Where I used to live was, like, such an old town that, genuinely, some of the places had lead in the pipes, and you either had to buy bottled water or get a really good water filter, which we did. But, like, showering with that, don't get it in your mouth. And it just... That's half of the reason not half the reason, but it's one of the contributing factors to why we moved, is I was like, I would like to live in a town that doesn't have lead in its pipes. I feel like that would be nice for us. Just generally. God damn it. The fuck? What is happening? It sounds horrible. Drink it from a hose gladly? Yes, you're so right. Okay. Why do I keep hitting something? Why do I keep hitting something? I don't understand. This is what I'm supposed to do, is it? Oh, there's a fucking button. There's a fucking button. Okay. No, no. It was pretty bad. It was genuinely pretty bad. Hold on. I know I keep pausing.
Telling them, keep your pants on. Alright, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
I think we should get rid of time. Just generally. Are we talking about conceptually, as like a human invention, or are we talking about like, as the dimension of existence? Remember, if a future you tries to warn you about this test, don't listen. He has lost desk privileges for today. But he's still here. I've been going 3 hours. Oh my lord. I was only gonna go... What time is it? It's already noon. Holy god. Glad I increased my Adderall. Working. Fuck. Where am I? Wonderful. I like a tube of gel. Accidents hurt you. You will be hurt. Coworkers, don't endanger others. The company, replacements are costly. Yeah, right. Science, investigations impede progress. Is that so? Fuck. Where's the elevator? Think? Is that where it came from? Might be where I came from. I might have... No, I have to go all the way up there. Like, how, though? This segment, I don't know how I'm feeling about this segment. I like, Crumbs is trying to eat my lamp, which I use as my camera stand. I legitimately don't know what to do here. This is basically more tutorial. The whole game is tutorial, just like Mario. Everything is like Mario. I could make a bit and be like, well, the tutorial's not very good because it's not telling me anything. But I know it's telling me things. I know it's telling me to pay attention and look and shit. But, like, I'm having a hard time understanding where to look exactly. Oh, I need to bounce on it. Including the Mantis Men. The Mantis Men will be on the test. In fact, they are the test. Okay. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Boom. Took me first try, and it took me no time at all. Where the fuck am I going?
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalk between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction.
Only thing I'm afraid of is fear itself.
A bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras. That sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
Science is only done by the men of the world. Oh my god, so much testing. I'm so exhausted. Oh, goo! Goo! Yes! Oh, everywhere. Put it everywhere, babe. Oh my god. Hi, Kadalbolg. DDT would cause birds to lay eggs with less calcium, and then, yes, it affected eagles specifically, I remember it affecting, and it's still an issue. I think that's what my partner was saying, is like, it's funny because now Canada has more American eagles than America because of the DDT shit. And it's still kind of a problem now. How am I even supposed to get in there? Oh, the cube bounces on it. We stand back. No accidents in the workplace. They told me not to. It's for science. Where the fuck did the cube go? Oh, there we go. Okay. Cube. Cube! I liked the basketball sound effect.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not.
Why not?
So much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you. Box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
Yes. Bioaccumulation of it. This is still a problem in native reserves in their rivers. All the pollution is dumped on the native people, and fuck the regulations that let that happen, but also fuck the companies. In our old town, it was... I don't know why people swam in that river. I mean, there weren't a lot of people that swam in that river at a certain point, but there was straight up, like, the river, the park where you swim at the river and send off your boats, and then upstream. Was it upstream, actually? Hold on. I have to think of what direction the river went. It might have been upstream. Either way, up the river. Fucking huge factory where it was just like, oh, this is our most popular and quintessential river within the state. Anyway, just send it. Just send out all the pollution into the one river everyone loves. Here's a huge factory. Boom. Pipes into the river. Duh. Just send it somewhere else. Duh. Who cares? We don't have regulations in this state. We love capitalism. Free market! Free market! Money! Make potatoes! People swim in our river for some fucking reason. Yeah. Upstream is better, though, isn't it? Or am I crazy? Bones are made of calcium. If you can believe it, the river here is much, much better than the river where we used to live. I know there was a lot of it was sediment, but it was, like, not clear. It was brown all the time. And, like, at least this one has... I know clear rivers sometimes are not as good because that actually means there's no bio material in the river because it's all dead. And that's why it's clear, but, like, this is a glacial one. So, like, have I been down the river? Not all the way down past the city, no.
CEO of Amateur Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there'll always be a limo waiting for you.
In comparison, if you were to compare this river compared to the old river, this is like glass. This is like crystal.
Say goodbye, Carolyn.
It's about degrees and experience. She is a gem. We love Caroline. She GLaDOS? Did they put the intern in the robot? And the intern is smarter than the guy? And the intern's actually the super evil woman behind the curtain and swimming it in city limits? Yeah. Is this it? Or eat from it? I'm not... Yeah, no. At least they don't have chronic wasting disease. Okay. Well, I said I would finish this chapter at least. Government site says it's safe to eat the fish less than 3 fish a week. And the government of Canada said 2 beers every 2 weeks is healthy. Never the organs or eyes. Oh my god. Better. City government site. Easy. Welcome to Aperture Science, bitch. What was the thing Jesse Pinkman said? Yeah, bitch, science. Yeah, science, bitch. Whatever the fuck, I don't know. I didn't watch Breaking Bad. I watched Better Call Saul, though. Because of mercury. Yeah. Nah, just drink that. It's Quicksilver. It'll keep you young. Don't do that! That's a joke. A magnet. Yeah. I've heard a lot of people on the Blue Sky timeline complaining about Pluribus. At least one person. There's some back and forth about whether or not it's intentional, but I've heard a lot of people are just like, the main character is so fucking annoying and so poorly written. And I'm like, fair enough. Just because you write one good thing doesn't mean you're always going to be writing good things. I don't even like Breaking Bad. I just like Better Call Saul, and even then it has its problems. No, you love her. She's great. The only thing I've heard about it...
I'm Cave Johnson, CEO
Hi.
of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us. Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right.
Black Mesa.
Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best. And you're
Yikes.
Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related.
Okay. Everything is Frankenstein. Everything is Frankenstein. What was I going to say? The one thing about Pluribus I have heard is that the main character writes books and that people are talking about the fact that her wife, there's a good chance she doesn't care for her wife's writing. That she's like tolerant or... OMG, I'm live. Hello, Akoyash. Yeah, hi. I'm here. I'm playing Portal 2. I'm still going. How you doing? Very rare that I do things. Is it just like... Maybe a little bit of spoilers for Frankenstein 2025, but like... There's a scene where he just like goes up to the gallows and starts like, hey, can I get body parts from this one once you hang them? And Aperture Science just picking up people off park benches to do science for them and give them $60. I'm like, Doing pretty good last week, noticing something different about my look since Path of Exile 2. I have less hair. I shaved off my head. I have nothing left. I got a little bit back. I'm letting it grow. I don't think I'm gonna continue full bald. But it's nice to do it every so often. Where am I supposed to be going? I was already down there. It's literally directly talked about in the show. That's so funny. We love married lesbians that hate each other's work. Lesbian lesbian divorce rates. I'm not pulling that out as like a gotcha like people do in fuck ass conservative articles. It's a joke. How do I get over there? What the hell? Why is this decrepit? I don't think I can get all the way over, can I? Or wait. Fuck. Her wife thinks her book series is safe and harmless to her career. It's never said that she hates it. Safe and harmless. The best thing you want to do is release something safe and harmless to your career that doesn't break any molds. Just that it's not her best work. That's the nice way of putting it, for sure. For sure, that's the nice way of putting it.
Oh, hi. Say, you're good at murder. Could you, murder this bird for me?
Nice seeing you again, babe. Hey. Hey, hun.
Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him.
Oh, sure.
I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw
I'll
your
cut the
own
cord.
head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go.
I know where my loyalties lie.
No trick. Ow! You stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Oh, do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go.
I'll do anything for that gynoid. Never mind.
That extra half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going to...
Okay, this is a difference in perspective, and I don't think I'm willing to get into it too much on this. I get what you're saying, but you're different people from that. How do I word it? I think you should support whatever your partner feels like making, you know? What am I supposed to be doing here? So the button, what did the button do? Did it open something up? I didn't even notice what it... Or did it send down the elevator? No. Oh, it extended the catwalk? Need to read into what you're... I haven't watched the show, so I don't know. That's my excuse. Okay. Crumbs, don't be attacking that. Did I just barely... Oh my god. A risky choice has actual consequences. Fuck the consequences. We go ham. We stay hungry, we devour. I'm just saying, as someone who doesn't care about woke... Just kidding. We love woke here. We are woke. We're the wokest of the bunch. Anything happen while you're... Okay. That is the end of the chapter, so I am going to call it there. It's been 3 hours.
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Why did I just... Who is that?
Wait, did I call it? Did I call it? Oh my god. Okay, well. Alright. That was Portal 2. I don't know how many sessions I got of that left. College. I was saying the GLaDOS is the evil intern behind the scenes or whatever. Okay. I should raid over to someone, you know that? Thanks y'all for watching. Goblins, what are we doing? What are we doing? Are we doing a stream? Are we going in person? Evil Caroline? GLaDOS is evil women, but like not evil because it... Okay. I don't have anyone in particular I want to raid right now. Does anyone want to make a suggestion for a raid target? GLaDOS is a corrupt program. I don't know that. I don't know that. I know nothing. I know nothing. The sun is out now. Very nice. Yes, yes you do. I don't... I know nothing. I know nothing. Yes, she's a corrupt program, but like, they stuff her body in the... It's told to you... Yes, but... She just did the corrupt program based off the intern. Someone give me a raid target. GLaDOS was 80% corrupt. 100% reason to remember the name. I'm just gonna keep jamming. Fall. Oh, I did see Fall was live, so I will go over there. Thanks very much for watching. We're gonna do Jet Moto 1, 2, and 3 tomorrow. Keep your eyes on that. Probably 11 a.m. Other than that, schedule's posted every Sunday. You know the drill. Follow me on Blue Sky, yada yada. If you know anyone that wants to do collabs or whatever the fuck, send a message their way. Send one mine way. Raid message? Nah, I don't do those. Not right now. I don't have enough cool emotes for that. I need to add more emotes. That's on my list of to do. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good evening. Goblins, I will talk to y'all in a minute. But for now, take care. Love you. Bye now. That's where the camera is. Oh my god!